Hey y'all, Matt Fouch here on the couch with Fouch, and one of the sponsors of today's interview video is Christian Healthcare Ministries. Now, just a few years ago when my family got the notification in the mail from Blue Cross and Blue Shield that our premium was going to at least double, we knew we had to make a change. So we started looking at other opportunities. One of the things we came across was Christian Healthcare Ministries. Now, this organization is a great alternative to health insurance. We found out that we could save a ton of money by switching, and in reality, we actually had better coverage options with this organization. So call them today, 800-791-6225, and tell them that Matt Fouch and the On the Couch with Fouch interview series sent you to get the information so that they will continue to support Southern gospel music and this interview series that you love to watch. Call them today, 800-791-6225, and tell them that Matt Fouch sent you. Guys, have a great day and enjoy the interview. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me for another episode of On the Couch with Fouch. My name is Matt Fouch, and I'm the host of this program. This is the interview series with your favorite Southern gospel music artists. Now, if you're watching on Facebook, please hit like, comment, share. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. And if you just simply go to onthecouchwithfouch.com, you can get all of the interviews sent directly to your email inbox so that you don't miss any of the new interviews. I release one every month, a new one every month. So make sure you get that. Guys, today I have a phenomenal tenor with me. His name is Jerry Martin. Jerry, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Hey, so good to see you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your NQC schedule.
Absolutely.
I know the Kingdom Heirs work a very busy schedule this week.
Right.
You took time out to be on the couch with Fouch.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
My pleasure.
And you told me earlier you've watched a couple of them.
Yeah.
So you kind of know what to expect. We'll try to throw in a couple curveballs maybe to keep you on your toes here. See how it goes. Man, Jerry, there's always a theme when I put out there that, and if you don't follow me on Facebook, make sure you do. Jerry is the tenor singer for the Kingdom Heirs, and when I put out there on Facebook that you had accepted my invitation to do the interview, there's always kind of a little theme, and a lot of people were simply asking about your history in Southern gospel music, you kind of your journey, things like that. So tell these folks a little bit about your journey and your history in gospel music.
Okay. Well, I started when I was 2 years old. My mom and dad sang in a quartet. My mom played the piano, my dad sang tenor, and it was a all-male quartet minus my mom with a band. And so we were in the Tidewater area up in Virginia, and it was called the Tidewater Quartet. So they sang in the early 70s, and I was put on their bus, and I went around and toured with them, and I got on stage. Actually, my two songs that I sang was I'll Fly Away and Mama's Teaching Angels How to Sing. So
good songs.
So I did that, and then we moved to North Carolina, and so I sang in church, revivals, homecomings, things like that, until my teens. And then my first quartet was the Pioneers, which we practiced more than we sang out.
Okay.
But that's where I kind of got the
But that's how you got your bearings, though.
It is. That's
all
where
that practice you've done.
And I always loved the quartet, four-part harmony. I always wanted to sing tenor, and so I would watch all these groups. I would watch the Kingsmen, cathedrals, Gold City of that time, and so I just learned. I always sit and watch, and I absorb everything that I hear and see. So I actually got a chance to sing with a local group, a regional group called Lumber River Quartet.
All right.
And I was with them for 3 years. Got to do my first ever CD up at actually Horizon up in Asheville, home of the Kingsmen, which was my favorite quartet. So
you and a lot of other people back in those days, for sure.
Yeah, and so during that time, actually another story was we hosted the Kingsmen and the Inspirations in Fayetteville Coliseum in North Carolina. And this is actually when Gary Shepard was leaving. I did not know that because he was one of my influences growing up. And so they called me the next week and asked if I was interested. And I said, I'm flattered, but no. I turned them down because I didn't think that I was ready for that type of commitment. Because I was so green and I just felt like, okay, if I do that now, I don't know if I would make it, during that time. So, years go by, which was probably about 5 more years. And I got a call again. And
they didn't give up on you.
They didn't. They knew where I was. So I went and auditioned. And the audition process was the original Kingsmen at Eldridge Fox's house. And that was nerve-wracking enough,
Right.
So I walk in with the actual original guys there, plus the regular lineup, and I'm just as nervous as can be. So we sang a few songs, and then Greg walked me out and said, okay, when can you start? So
You remember the songs?
I did Glory Road, and I did You're Not Alone. And I think there may be one more song. I can't remember what that was, but I was so nervous. It was, but
flew by. I'm sure
it did, and so that was that process there. So I stayed with them for about 5 years. I recorded a lot of music with them. I got to see a lot of the country, and that was the cool thing traveling with the Kingsmen. For one thing, I became a Kingsman. I was like, wow, this is incredible. But I got to, when we would travel to the West Coast, it'd be a month-long tour out there. But they made it fun. We'd stop, we'd go sightseeing, and we didn't work, and just
got a little bit of play in there.
We did. I got to see a lot of stuff.
But you need that on a month run. You need to get a day off here and there, man, for sure.
Yeah, or you just go stir crazy.
Burn out,
yeah,
man.
You will.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so that was the fun part of traveling with them. Is they were great guys anyway. And then I moved back home to Bladenboro, little small town, and so I joined the Dove Brothers Quartet, and I was with them for 9 years.
I'm just writing down keeping track of all the groups here that you're
Yes,
mentioning.
that's right.
How many is that now? 4 or 5, I think.
15, 16. no. But
So you with the Dove Brothers now? Yeah.
So that was 9 years of that. And then got the opportunity to sing with the Kingdom Heirs, which how that came about. I knew them for about 17 years prior, which was going back to Lumber River Quartet. We actually did evening shows for 2 weeks at Dollywood.
Okay.
And I just fell in love with Dollywood. And then watching the Kingdom Heirs, I thought they were just so cool. The music, just the atmosphere. And so they did the morning shows. We did the night shows at the Valley Theater. And I just said, one day I'd love to do this with these guys. And so here I am.
And it worked out.
Yes, it has worked out, and I love it. I'm home with my family. And we only tour 8 weeks out of the year, which is enough for us. It's nice to take a break from Dollywood, but then about that first week, you want to get back to Dollywood. You're just like, I just want to get back home. So,
Yeah. That's cool, man. What a journey.
Yeah.
How many years now?
25 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
What would you say, and this isn't a submitted question, those 25 years, what would you say is one thing that really, one truth or one lesson or one thought that really sticks out to you about 25 years and your journey?
Ooh.
If you can give just one.
Well, I guess it's something for me as far as being out here for that long is you got to love what you do.
Yeah.
You got to love who you're singing about, because that's the most important thing for us is the message of the song, who we're singing about, and then making the difference in that life that people will come up to you after a concert and they say, I needed that song.
Yeah.
That's touched me. And you never know what anyone's going through.
You have no idea.
That's coming through those doors to see you.
Right.
And with Dollywood, we have such a versatile crowd. They
It's a
may
unique
come in.
opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what we're there for, just planting that seed.
Yeah.
That's our job. But there's some people who've never darkened a church door. They don't even know what Southern gospel music is. They just come in to get out of the heat, or they want to, if it's in the winter, they want to get a little warm. And then they get the chance and opportunity to sit and listen. And then that's where we come in and we can
Awesome.
So that's what we do, and that makes it that much
more special.
absolutely,
For sure.
absolutely,
Awesome.
yeah.
And that is, as Southern gospel singers, that's the message in the song makes the difference.
Absolutely.
And that's why we do what we do.
Yes.
Because we're singing about Him.
Yes.
And that's what the writers spend all their time writing about, and the
Yes.
producers, and everything that goes into promoters, radio, all of it. That's why we all do what we do.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, we're going to take a break for just a moment from this interview. And I want to give you a short sneak peek of my upcoming interview with one of the On the Couch with Fouch Spotlight Series artists. I hope you enjoy this sneak peek, and as soon as it's over, we're going to get back to the interview. I want to introduce you guys today to the Chitans, and I'm thrilled to have you all with me. Now, okay, before we started the interview, we were getting names and everything. Now, I made it very easy for them. I said, my name is Matt. Very, just plain and simple, Matt. And they gave me their names. Now, I want you to pronounce it for the folks watching, your names, before we get going to any of the questions. Let the folks know what y'all's names are.
Okay. My name is Kezia. And my name's Kayandra.
Okay, so we have Kayandra and Kezia. And I probably said that, how many times do you think I said that before we started? I was sitting here, I was just repeating the names over and over, probably 10 times, and I still feel like I'm going to get it wrong at some point. But I'm thrilled to have you guys with me today. Thank you for doing this. And we are at the National Quartet Convention here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Is this your guys' first time at NQC?
This would be our second time.
Right. Were you here last year then, I'm assuming?
Yes, we were here last year.
So with it being your second time at NQC, last year being the first, what's the first thing that popped in your mind last year when you walked in the doors?
I don't know. I think it's kind of like, when you read fairy tale books and all the characters and you grow to love them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you just walk in here and you see all these people passing like, oh my gosh. And it's like, it's like seeing them pop out of a fairy tale book.
Right. But one of the main things that several of the people was asking, they wanted to know how your family got started as a music ministry and out on the road traveling and singing.
Okay, well, before we started as a group, I was the one singing, and our pastor encouraged my parents to let me do a CD, not for selling purposes, but just so that I would have something that would be like a milestone so I could see where I was at 10 years old. So the first time we had ever sung together was 2 years prior for my grandmother's surprise birthday party. And we were putting on the concert, and we're just like, let's try this again and see if we can sing together. And like people usually ask us, like, how did you know you could harmonize and stuff like that? Well, it started out in family worship time. So like in the morning and the evening we would worship, and Mom and Dad would teach us all these songs and harmony, and we'd listen to them sing and watch old videos of them singing when they were younger. And we sang that year, and probably about 2 years after that concert, that's when our ministry really started, like singing at different churches.
How many siblings do you guys have that sing with you?
5 siblings. That's it.
So 5 total, and then Mom and Dad.
Yes.
So what do you guys travel in?
Absolutely.
Joe Gottschalk. I hope I said that right. That's quite the last name, man. Joe would like to know, what's the best part of singing with the Kingdom Heirs? And maybe you already addressed it there in kind of what we were just talking about there.
Yeah, I mean, with the versatility for sure, but I think just the guys in general, they're just top notch. Jeff Chapman, Lauren Harris, and Arthur Rice. I think that they do bring out the best in anybody. Yeah. If you're standing beside those guys, you want to do your absolute best, each and every day. And so it's a thrill for me to walk out on that stage with the band behind us that kicks, and they're phenomenal. And then go on stage with those guys. I'm extremely happy. When you see me smile, that's genuine. I'm ready to go. I'm so happy to be out there.
Yeah.
So I just feel I'm fortunate to be there. So
Absolutely. Trey Smith has our next song. Or I'm sorry, next song. Our next question. Trey, go ahead and give that song for us. Trey has the next question.
Okay.
Were you mentored by any tenors, or were you self-taught?
Okay.
That's a good question.
Yeah. I do have mentors. Brian Free is a big influence, and so is Gary Shepard. And those two are some of my all-time favorite tenors, but they're totally different as far as their tones. I look at Gary as this exciting. When you hear Gary Shepard sing and just belt it out, it's so exciting. It give you goosebumps. Even Andy and I, we're huge Kingsmen fans, and we go back and listen to some of their older stuff, and we just look, ooh, that was good, And so with Brian, he had these nice, pleasing round tones, really pretty. So to me, taking the best of both of those and making it into what I do, that's what I built my sound around.
Right.
As far as the Southern gospel goes, I do firmly believe that you can take from any kind of genre of music. You can learn from it. I don't care what it is. As long as you're an artist, you listen and you can pull from different country, rock, pop, whatever it is, jazz. Absolutely, and you just listen to all those little subtle things in there, and you learn from that and say, oh yeah, that's good. Even rap music, for timing, I've seen. I'm like, my goodness. I mean,
those guys have got some timing, man.
I couldn't do it, but any kind of genre of music, and so you can always learn from all that stuff and apply it to what you do.
Right. So that being said, is there anybody outside of gospel music maybe that has been an influence on you?
Yes. Probably one of my all-time favorite vocalists ever, Steve Perry of Journey. I think he is, as they call him, the voice, and he is. To me, he's incredible. Celine Dion, was phenomenal. But yeah.
Okay, let me just ask you something. You just mentioned Steve Perry and Celine Dion.
Yes.
I've not ever heard you sing one of their songs. Have you ever?
I have.
Okay.
I have done several, yes.
I'm assuming not at Dollywood. Maybe at Dollywood?
No, not really. There's a funny story for that too, but...
well, when have you done one?
Actually, I did a CD with... and it was for my great niece, and it was to raise money. She had leukemia when she was around 4 or 5 years old.
Okay.
And so it was for her hospital bills.
Wow.
All of her care that she was going through at that time. And we did a concert, and we raised a little over $10,000 for that night. So yeah, I did probably maybe 14 secular songs for fun, and just because I wanted to. And it kind of showcases just different. It can go from country to rock to pop, things like that. But some ballad stuff.
So you're saying you did a Celine Dion song on this? Is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Which song did you do?
I did All By Myself, and so that was.
I'm not going to ask for. I would love to hear a sample. I'm not going to ask for it. But where can we hear that?
Well, actually, you can go onto our website, Sound Chamber Studios and Entertainment.com, and me and my wife, we record what we love. It could be gospel, it could be anything that if it hits our ear and we want to do it for fun, we'll record it. We have a studio in our house, and that's what we do. So that actual recording is called Worth the Wait, which was a song that I wrote, and it was also co-written with Jerry Kelso, which is a phenomenal writer.
Yeah.
And so we put it together, and I recorded it, and so that's an original.
Cool.
So
they can get it at that website.
Absolutely, yeah. You can listen to it.
Very
You
good.
You can buy it, and yeah.
There you go. If you want a little inspirational music from Jerry, go check it out. Hey, here's a couple quick hitters.
Okay.
These questions here. Wanda Albright would like to know, what's your favorite season or holiday?
Ooh, my favorite season, it'll have to be fall. I love fall because it's, I guess, cooler weather, which I love because I'm a very hot-natured person. And but it's something about even springtime. It has that little pop in the air. I don't know if it's a crispness or it's an excitement. It's just some kind of energy in the air. And so that's what I love. That's my favorite. Probably fall would be
My favorite holiday would be Christmas.
Yes.
But I do actually, probably my favorite season would be fall as well.
Yeah.
Debbie Sandling would like to know, what's your favorite food?
Ooh, food, Mexican food. I love Mexican food. But I like a lot of types of food. Japanese food is great. But Mexican probably is what we go to a lot. I just love it.
The place of choice.
Yes, it is.
Hey guys, I've had a blast in this interview, and normally at this part of the interview, I do a little thing called the Fouch Zone.
Uh-oh.
And I'm not going to do the questions on you. I'm actually going to change it up a little bit. Okay. What I want to do is, I don't know if you've seen these videos on Facebook or social media where people are asking each other silly jokes, or they're telling each other silly jokes. Okay. And the first person to laugh loses.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. So I've got 8 jokes here, and I'm gonna let you pick 4, and I'm gonna take 4. And if we don't laugh within 4, then I guess we both win. Oh, awesome. But if one of us laughs, then that will be the loser. So pick 4. There.
Pick 4.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Hope you're getting the good ones.
3 and 4.
All right.
Okay.
So we each have 4 jokes here, and I'll start. I'll go first because I'm the host. So I'm going to start here.
Okay.
Remember, the first one to laugh. Now, don't laugh before we start.
I'm trying not to.
The first one to laugh loses.
Okay.
Why did the math book look so sad? Because it had so many problems.
Okay. Why did the teacher wear sunglasses inside? Her students were so bright.
Okay. Where do cows go for entertainment? The movies.
Okay. Why did the drum take a nap? It was beat.
Not gonna do it. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
A little old lady.
A little old lady. Who?
I didn't know you could yodel. Get it? A little old lady who... No.
What kind of dinosaur loves to sleep?
I don't know.
A stegosaurus.
A stegosaurus.
Snorus. That sounds like Jeff.
Let's see the last one here.
Okay.
I've lost, obviously. What do elves learn at school?
I don't know.
The alphabet. Now you're laughing. What's your last one?
Why did the golfer wear 2 pair of pants? In case he got a hole in one.
Dude, I've had a blast.
Me
Thanks
too.
for joining
Absolutely.
me. I lost. You are the winner of this round.
I get a shirt. I get a shirt.
I'll send you on the Couch with Fouch shirt.
Awesome.
Guys, this is Jerry Martin. You already gave them the website for your business where they can get that CD and everything. Tell them also where they can catch up with you personally and with the Kingdom Heirs.
Personally, you can get me at Sound Chamber Studios and Entertainment.com. And for the Kingdom Heirs, it's KingdomHeirs.com. You can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And you can find all those links on our website.
Guys, Matt Fouch, the host here for On the Couch with Fouch. Thank you all so much for joining us for this episode. And I hope that you will continue to watch these interviews with your favorite Southern gospel music artists. God bless you guys. And until next time, have a great day.